Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Devin That Dude, though. I didn't record in the video because I completely forgot to put my mic on. The whole video is on mute, so obviously I'm gonna add, some music to it. But this session was a great session. That's all I'm gonna say. So, you guys already know, did the bar right here. So, let you guys watch that. And then, of course, right here, did a 135 for not sure how many, because at some point, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of locked in, and then the guy you see behind me to the right, yeah, he ends up asking me for a spot, so. So yeah, right here, he asked me for a spot. And I was like, yeah, like, definitely. Anybody that asked for a spot, dude, of course, man, of course. So what he had on the bar, you can't really see it, and I didn't realize my camera angle was, a little weird. You can only see what, the weight on one side of the bar. But for him, he wanted to go for 265 for two. So you could see his width is kind of wide, but he goes down quite slow, wastes a lot of energy, touches his chest. And I don't really want to record people. You can see me spotting with, my hands. He had to grind that out, but you can see right there. Right there, yeah, that was a grind. He actually hit the rack a little bit. So at this point, he's we're talking, and I kind of noticed. I kind of tell him like, hey, I noticed that how your bench pressing is it's a little strange, because he was telling me that his shoulders hurt and stuff, and how he's doing it is he has more of a guillotine press. Like literally, the bar was almost at his neck, and bro, if you're watching this, it's definitely no offense. But I told him, definitely try not to do that, because, his shoulders was hurting. You see, like right there, I tell him like it's kind of near his neck. So yeah, kind of put it down a little bit more. So, protect your shoulders, obviously, not too much of a flat back, but not too much of an arch either. But yeah, he said he wanted to go for 265 for two, and he got it. Don't get me wrong, he got it. But I was also telling him, I was giving him props. I'm like, dude, to do a guillotine press and touch your chest with a relatively flat back and press that, I'm like, it's dangerous, but it's impressive. Like, bro, I probably couldn't even do that. I'd honestly probably pop my shoulder or something. So props to him in that aspect. But going forward, like heavier, he told me his max was like 285. And I'm just like, yeah, if you ever want to hit 315, I don't know. But I think he did before. He said he was trying to get back into it. So you can see right here, good old 185. Let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually trying not to go too low. Like, I don't want to touch my chest really. All right, then right here, good old 225. Yeah, I did a single. So singles from here on out. And believe it or not, I actually went straight into 265 right here. Even though that went up kind of fast, that felt quite heavy for some reason. Like mentally, that felt heavy. So I was a little nervous, honestly. All right, so right here is, once again, sorry about the angle. I didn't realize, but this is 285 on the bar. I was kind of back and forth if I should go 295 or not, but I really didn't want to waste energy. So this seemed to be, quite the middle. So you can see the two plates just, for reference, and you can see on that left side, there's a quarter there, but there's also, I believe, a 5 on that side, both sides. All right, the moment we've been waiting for, man. The moment I've been waiting for. So you can actually clearly see it, because I hadn't noticed last minute, and I was like, man. So you can see 2 plates, a 10, a 5, no, 2 plates, a quarter, a 10, and a 5. This is both sides. And I wish I recorded this like with audio, because I actually let out like a crazy, not a scream, but it was more of like a loud like grunt. So yeah, I was just contemplating, taking my time, making sure my traps were dug into the bench, unracked it, and it felt easy. I get about a good, that's probably 4 inches. Yep, right there. Oh man, that felt great, bro. That felt great. I looked around because I'm just like, oh shit, I was kind of loud. All right, and then basically right here, like I said, I thought my mic was on, but I was basically saying that unracking 305 actually felt pretty good, and I got to like right there, as you can see. I obviously don't look down while I'm bench pressing to see, my depth, but I can definitely tell it was a decent amount of space. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to 90 degrees, and that way I can go lower and lower, but just being cautious, with it. It's progression. So I'm not a power lifter. I'm not looking to touch my damn sternum or my abdomen and, press up wide grip. Just a regular bench press, doing spot press and just progressing forward. And you can see I wanted to go for a 275 for 2 here, but I unrack it, got low, and honestly that felt burning, and I was like, let me go for 2. And I was like, my left side, I could feel it gave out. And actually a guy came over and yeah, he wanted to spot me. Like, he was literally running over. So yeah, once again, you can't see him on the camera, but yeah. He's like, yeah, man, that's like a lot of weight, But a lot of people, honestly, they don't see the safeties there, which I understand. You can't, I guess, 100% rely on the safeties, but they're sturdy, man. Just always, check them and make sure. And then, he asked me, he's like, hey, you want me to lift it up for you? And it's like, yeah, sure. So just getting the help from a lot of guys. That's what it's all about. Just being genuine in the gym. But yeah, I wanted to go for 2, but failed the second one because I just did 305. So, but yeah, man, super stoked about it, man. Seriously, I didn't think I'd get up to this weight. Today I weighed in 179, which always makes me nervous because I'm kind of thinking, like, damn, am I going to feel kind of drained or something today? Like, honestly, this past week, my diet has been a little bit off, and literally just yesterday at work, I didn't get enough water in my system. I was super nervous. I'm like, man, like, everything is off at this point. Everything is off. I mean, my sleep is okay, but as far as diet goes, and then, being as light, I mean, that's not light, but I was expecting to be around 181 or so, but that'd probably be like water weight. But yeah, 179, bench press 305. Did I touch my chest? No, but if I brought my chest to the bar, oh yeah, that definitely counts. So, and here I do a good old 220. I said I wanted to do 225 for a 10. So let's see, I don't even remember. Got 1, got 2, got 3, 4, 5. You can see right there, kind of struggling. Yep. 6. I think I rack it on 7. Yeah, I barely even brought it down. Yeah, so still counted, but 7, I should have brought that down a little bit more. Yeah, and then this is 185. Rep this out for, let me see, 2, 3. It felt like 135. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I guess I get 10. 10, yep. I kind of lost track, I ain't gonna lie, when I was on the bench, but yeah. And then 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and 10. Oh, 11. Okay, it's just one more. But yeah, I didn't do the quarters like I normally do. I feel like the quarters at this point is a little bit useless. That's more of a hypertrophy work. So yeah, I really wish I was recording because giving some good information. But yeah, nonetheless, man, basically finally hit 305, man. It was a grind, but yeah, about 4 inches or 4.5 inches from my chest, whatever the case is. I'd say if you put your fist like sort of like, I guess you could say vertical, like sideways, that's probably the amount of space I have between my chest and the bar. So that's still a press, especially my range of motion. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoy this session. And yeah, till next time. And hopefully, I'm not sure hopefully, but I'll have my mic on. So yeah.